Hello everyone, this is Keirnoth. In this video, I'm going to show you how to move your Mozilla Firefox profile from one location to another, whether it's from your original location on your C drive to another location somewhere on your C drive, or to a new location on another hard drive. This video is going to be a tutorial explaining how to do that. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just got off a long conversation with a friend of mine explaining to him how to move his profile. He didn't know how to do it. He just built himself a new computer, but he didn't know how to do that. I know, kind of sad. But when I tried to Google how to do this, there was a Mozilla article link on how to do it, but there was no YouTube videos on exactly what you need to do to move your profile settings over. Now, if you're wondering what is a Mozilla profile, that's where all your extensions, your bookmarks, and your history is stored. Basically, everything that you did on the web, except for your cache files, are stored in there. And the reason why he wanted to move it was because he just got an SSD and he wanted to reduce the number of reads and writes that are made to the SSD. And profiles are all of the files that are read and written aren't that big. They would negatively impact the performance of an SSD because, well, as you guys know, an SSD drive does have a limited lifespan, and there's all these little tweaks and stuff you can do to help to prevent the amount of work, prevent unnecessary work that's being done to the drive. Anyway, I know to my Devil May Cry 4 subscribers, I know this video is like totally out of left field for you guys. You guys can completely ignore this. This is mainly something I wanted to put up because I just wanted something on the web that someone can look up on Google or YouTube to help them move their settings over. Anyway, I talked too long. Let's get things started. First of all, the only thing you'll need to know how to do is bring up the command prompt. If you're an enthusiast user, you guys should know how to do this. But if you're not, you go to Start menu. You click on Run. Your Start menu might look a little bit different depending on what kind of Start menu you're using. I'm using the Classic. You click on Run. Type CMD. Hit OK, and then this should be your command. For Windows XP and Windows 7 and Windows Vista users, you might have to use the Windows key. Hold the Windows key and press R, and that'll bring up the command prompt. Same way this does. Type CMD and then you get yourself to the command prompt. Next, you close Firefox. Before I do that, I want to show you that I'm using a slightly modified default profile. I just changed the homepage to google.com and changed it to amazon.com. The reason why I did this was to show you once I'm done moving the profile that things will still look the same. If sometimes if you screw up the moving of the profile, Firefox will just default to the old the regular default blank profile. So this is just to prove that yes, it did work when I moved it over. Anyway, you make sure you close Firefox. This is very important. This stuff won't work if you don't close Firefox. Okay, so close it. Next thing you want to do is to enable viewing of hidden folders in the folder options. What you do in XP is go to Tools, Folder Options, View, and change this area right here from Do Not Show Hidden Files and Folders to Show Hidden Files and Folders. Also, for if you want to become a little better enthusiast user, you might want to uncheck Hide Extensions for no known file types, so you'll know the difference. You'll know that when you download a file, you'll know if it's a .zip, a .rar, a .gif, GIF, a .jpg, .doc, .pdf, whatever. This will help you differentiate between the different file types. So I say turn off that option. Anyway, click OK. If you're wondering where the folder options section is for Windows Vista, I think there's a way to make the menu bar pop up. I forgot the steps for Vista because I haven't touched that in like over 4 years. I think it auto pops up. If anyone knows better, please feel free to correct me. And then it auto pops up when you put your cursor towards the top. all you gotta do is just click Tools again and click Folder Options, and the same thing will be there. For Windows 7, that option should be on the left side, on the upper left hand side of the window. You click Organize, and then you go to Layouts, and then in that sub menu there's a you should be able to enable the menu bar. Once you enable the menu bar, it'll just be the old classic menu bar. Do the same thing. Click Tools, click Folder Options, enable hidden files. Okay, the next thing is you want to know where your profile is stored. This is that's the reason why I need you to enable the hidden enable viewing of hidden files. Okay, in Windows XP, your location is going to be the C drive, Documents and Settings, and then you're gonna have to look through these users to find the user that you use. Usually, most people, if you built your own computer, you should know what user you're using. But if you're on a computer with multiple people on it, you'll see several files here. Just look for whatever you named yourself. Usually, you can find the name of the user you're on as in here, if in the Start menu. If you're using the classic menu, it should tell you what user you're on by down here, log off, whatever. The reason why I say it's XPM user is because I'm actually recording this in Windows 7 using the Windows XP mode, because that provided me with a quick and easy access to a blank Windows installation. I didn't have a spare Windows installation to do this on, so I figured I might as well just do it in XP mode, so it's no frills, bare bones, right to the point. So for me, the profile is XPM user. You double click on XPM user, and this is the reason why you need to be able to view hidden files, because application data is a hidden folder. Double click application data, double click Mozilla, double click Firefox, profiles, and you should see a folder in here. If you see more than one folder in here for whatever reason, all you gotta do is just double click each of the folders. Also, yeah, your folder is gonna look weird like this. It is gonna be named something like a bunch of letters and numbers, 8 letters and numbers dot default. You double click the folder if you want to figure out which one it is, and then take a look at the date modified here. Because I just closed Firefox, of course the date modified for this folder is going to be pretty recent. Just click through each of the folders, and once you find a folder that has the right date modified, that's the folder you want to keep. So this is your profiles folder. In Windows Vista and Windows 7, the place where it's located is different. It's under C, Users, your username. Once again, I already showed you guys how to figure out what username you're on. And then the app data folder. The app data folder will be invisible. Roaming folder, Mozilla folder, Firefox folder, profiles folder. Once you get down to that profiles folder, it's going to look exactly like this. So just identify which profile is the one that you're using, and then that should be it. For you more tech savvy people, if you don't like drilling down to the folders, or if you don't like going through this initial part right here, you can just replace this part with %appdata, and you'll end up in the same folder. A %appdata for your advanced users is an environmental variable that stores the current path of where your application's data folder is. If you don't know what I just said, ignore it. Anyway, after you figure out which profile you want to move, copy that profile. So right click profile, click copy, then open up my computer again, then find and then copy it to the new place. For me, I'm just gonna pretend that this new profile location right here in my C drive is where I want to copy it to. For you, it might be your another hard drive. It might be even a flash drive. I don't know. I'm just gonna use this location to keep it simple for you guys. Okay, after you copy the profile, now what you want to do, because Mozilla Firefox isn't gonna know that you moved the profile. It's just gonna still keep using the old profile even though you made a copy of it, because it doesn't know better. So what you need to do is, like I said, open up that command prompt. I did show it to you guys how to do it before. You go to Start, Run, or Windows key R, Command. In here, you want to type C as in chill, D as in day, space, and then C colon well, actually, was that quotation mark C colon backslash program files. Now, if you're in Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows Vista, the folder is going to be program files. If you're in Windows Vista or Windows 7 64-bit, you're going to go C program files and then x86. I'm in 32-bit Windows, so I'm not going to be doing that. And type Mozilla Firefox. Just a quick power user tip for you guys. You can actually just type MLZ and hit tab to have it automatically finish the rest of it for you. This is a feature that is in Linux, but Windows has it too. Then after you do that, you just hit enter. After you do that, the command prompt should show you that you move to the Mozilla Firefox directory. The reason why I'm telling you to go here is because this is where your Firefox executable, your Firefox program is stored. You're going to have to do something special with the program to tell it for it to start in this special mode that allows you to mess with profiles. So you type firefox.exe and then space hyphen that key in between the 0 and the equals key on the top row of your keyboard. Profile manager, no space. Hit enter. After you do that, if you didn't do anything with your Firefox profiles, you should just see a default here. And in fact, if you hover your cursor over the default profile, it'll actually point you. It'll actually tell you where the profile is located, and as you can tell, that path matches where we found our profile. What you want to do instead is first of all, you may see several profiles in here if there's other users in your house. So just make sure when you hover your mouse over it, over each of the profiles here, just look for the one that's yours, that has your path to the profile. After you do that, you click create profile. You can just disregard this, click next. Name the profile something different. So the default profile name is default, and the default new profile name here is default user. You can just use that. I would use something a little bit more descriptive, or just use like your handle. I'll use Keirnoth here. Before you click finish, this is the part that's most important. Before you click finish, if you click choose folder here, this is where you tell Mozilla Firefox, hey, I want you to use my profile, the profile that I moved to a new location. After you do that, just scroll up, find your new profile, find where you stored a new profile, right here, and then click on the main profile folder, the C4 blah 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 dot default. Click OK. Then click finish. Notice now it will highlight the new profile that you just made. Click start Firefox. And there you go. Now Windows is going to start with a new profile. Not Windows, but Firefox is going to start with a new profile. And any changes you make to this profile that you start up with is going to be made to the profiles folder that is located at the new location here. So once you verify, and as you can tell, this is the profile that got transferred over. See, Amazon.com bookmark and the default Google webpage. After you do this, after you made absolutely sure this works, go back to that command prompt. You can either type that again or press up. Go to your old profile, the default profile here, and click delete. It'll ask you, it'll say that you can't undo this, yada yada yada. You can have it delete just the profile name in here, but keep the files, or in other words, keep the bookmarks and stuff. Or if you want to just completely delete everything, then you can just click delete files, which is what I'm going to tell you to do. make absolutely positively sure that the location for your new profile works. After you do that, you click Start Firefox and you're done. So what you just did was you moved the profile from the old place that's located in default application data folder to the new to wherever the new place is. So one thing you might want to do is move the profile to another hard drive. So in case you ever have a hard drive failure on a C drive, you can at least you'll have a profile backup on that other drive. What you also want to do is, now that you know where the profile is, make frequent backups of it, because nothing is more annoying than losing 2, 3, 4, 5 years worth of bookmarks just because you failed to back up your profile. So go ahead, do that right now. All you gotta do is find where that go back to where you just moved that profile to, um, hit copy, move it to somewhere else, and then just archive it and then store it off to the side, and just do it once every month, once every couple months, just to keep yourself safe. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding this procedure, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment thread, or send me a message. I know how it feels to find this video about something really cool that was made 2 or 3 years ago, and the person who posts that vid just doesn't go on YouTube anymore, or just doesn't respond to comments or anymore, or pretty much just abandon that vid. So I want to put this vid out there to help you guys out. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. Also, please make sure to go through this entire vid again if you missed something. There's some, I want to help you guys out, but I want to make sure that I'm not answering stupid questions. So please use a little bit of logic, common sense before you ask me. Anyway, that should cover everything. Please subscribe if you like Devil May Cry 4 vids. I know this video has nothing to do with Devil May Cry 4, but please give this a like, leave a comment if this helped you out, and that should be it. To my Devil May Cry 4 subscribers, once again, I am working on the tutorial vid for Dante. Just hang in there. I had a pretty challenging month. I had a pretty challenging month this month, so I didn't have as much time to work on it, because those tutorial vids do take quite a bit of time. But I'll do my best to get that up to you guys as soon as possible. Okay. Anyway, enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you guys all later.